There are questions in life that make the heart tremble long before the lips ever speak them. And one of the hardest is this one. God, why did you let them hurt me? Maybe the words come through tears. Maybe they come through silence. Maybe they come after years of holding everything inside because you thought faith meant pretending you were never wounded. But if you are brave enough to ask the question, then listen, because God is brave enough to meet you in the answer. There is a kind of pain that does not merely touch the skin but sinks deep into the soul. Pain from betrayal. Pain from abandonment. Pain from rejection. Pain from people who should have protected you, but instead became the ones who broke you. And in that place, faith does not feel like a mountain. It feels like a thread, thin, trembling, fragile, but still there. You might think God asks you to hide your hurt. He does not. You might think God wants you to be strong every moment. He doesn't. Sometimes the holiest prayer is simply, God, I don't understand. Please hold me. Why does God allow people to hurt us? There is no simple sentence that makes that pain disappear. But there are truths, deep, steady truths, that begin to lift your heart from the ashes. The first truth is this. Sparkles, God does not cause the hurt. People do. God gave humans free will. The power to choose love or choose harm. And sometimes people choose selfishness. Sometimes they choose cruelty. Sometimes they choose to act out of their own wounds, their own fears, their own brokenness. Your suffering is not a punishment. Your hurt is not divine anger. Your pain is not God's rejection. It is the consequence of living in a world where people, including ourselves, are heartbreakingly free. The second truth is this. Sparkles, God never wastes pain. What was meant to destroy you will not have the final word. Look at your life. You are still standing. Maybe shaking, maybe tired, maybe unsure, but still standing. The fact that you are breathing in this very moment is proof that your story is not over. And God has a habit of writing His best chapters after the darkest ones. He does not promise that life will be painless, but He does promise that pain will not be pointless. The third truth. Sparkles, God enters the pain with you. When they hurt you, He wept. When they lied to you, He saw. When they left you, He stayed. Even in the moments when you felt most alone, He was holding your soul together. In ways you couldn't see. You may have questioned His presence, but His presence never questioned your worth. The fourth truth. Sparkles, God heals in layers. Sometimes healing begins with tears. Sometimes with anger. Sometimes with forgiveness. And sometimes with simply learning how to breathe again. You do not need to rush your healing. You do not need to pretend. You do not need to be unbreakable. God is not asking for perfection. He is offering restoration. And here is the fifth truth, the one many hearts resist. Sparkles, God can transform what hurt you into what shapes you. Not by erasing the past, but by giving it purpose. The wound becomes wisdom. The scar becomes strength. The suffering becomes compassion. The heartbreak becomes depth. You became softer. Without becoming weaker. You became stronger. Without becoming colder. And you will rise. Not because the pain disappears, but because God lifts you. You may never fully understand why. Not in this lifetime. Not in this body. But you can understand this. Hurt does not define you. God does. You are not what they did to you. You are not the words they threw like stones. You are not the moments that broke you. You are the person who survived. You are the heart that kept beating. You are the soul God is still shaping. So if tonight your voice trembles when you pray, or if your tears feel too heavy for your face to catch, hear this. God is not disappointed in your pain. He is sitting beside you in it. And one day, not suddenly, but surely, you will see beauty rise from the places that once felt ruined. You will look back, not with the question, why did this happen? But with the testimony, God brought me through. Because He always does. He always will. And He will for you.